Hey, what's up? Seventide19 here with this week's weekly update number 72. This week's news features Archeage open beta and release dates, Driveclub beta underway on the PS4, and Dead Island 2 beta access a pre-order bonus for Escape Dead Island. Archeage has announced during PAX Prime that the MMORPG will be entering open beta on the 4th of September. This beta phase will only last for 4 days, but don't worry because during that same announcement, the game's release date was also confirmed for the 16th of September, 8 days after the conclusion of the open beta. Players that purchased access into the previous alpha and beta stages will be granted a 4-day head start to the finished game on the 12th of December. Combat-focused MOBA Strife has entered open beta with the hopes to be a more accessible but still competitive game in the MOBA genre. Strife will be entering open beta with Curse of Voice as a fully supported feature, allowing players to easily matchmake with friends and communicate with their teammates. A single-player experience will also be available to explore more of the lore available in Strife. A free companion app will also allow you to earn resources outside of the game to spend on in-game items. PlayStation 4 exclusive Driveclub is reportedly already undergoing a private beta test with screens of the game available on the NeoGAF forums before they were ordered to be taken down. Access to the beta is believed to have been given to a select few members of Sony's beta test program. No word of an open beta or anything of the sort has been announced, but with a month still before release, it is still quite possible. Free-to-play RPG Deep Down has announced that the open beta for the game will be available sometime early next year. This announcement comes after the release of the first gameplay footage shown of the game. The footage shows the game as a more co-op focused Dark Souls style game, with up to 4 players participating in dungeons together. Deep Down will only be available on the PlayStation 4. Pre-orders for Escape Dead Island will be offering up access to the closed beta for Dead Island 2. Escape Dead Island is a single-player story-based game in the series meant to bridge the gap between Dead Island and Dead Island 2. The Dead Island 2 beta doesn't have an official start date as of yet, but one would imagine it beginning sometime next year. If you want guaranteed access to the Dead Island 2 beta, you will have to pre-order Escape Dead Island before its release date of November 18th for America and November 21st for the rest of the world. Underwater sandbox game Subnautica has made their development progress publicly available via the development tracker program Trello. You can now see what's completed, what's in development, and what's going to be developed at a later date. Unavailable through Trello, however, is the story's progress and model progress. The page gives a great inside look into the development of games and the problems that may arise. The 4v1 Beast Hunter game Evolve will be entering another alpha stage as announced at PAX Prime. Attendees to the Evolve booth at PAX will be given priority access to the alpha. For non-attendees, it will be harder to gain access. However, if you are interested in playing in the alpha, be sure to watch Evolve's social media pages on Facebook and Twitter, as well as their official forums. Top-down turn-based strategy game Dead State has officially launched into beta on Steam Early Access. The game plays out similar to an XCOM with zombies as you control a group of survivors battling against the hordes. Most of the features are currently available, as well as around about 50 to 60% of the final game's content. For full beta patch notes, head on over to the links below.